If you enjoyed today's conversation with Justin Robert Young, we have another conversation that is double length, totally different subject. You can catch that on our Patreon. That's patreon.com/wehaveconcerns.
I am literally the only person in this room not wearing a beanie.
You're not
So
wearing a
that's
beanie,
something.
you don't have a beard, and your shoulders are the appropriate width.
Absolutely.
And you're the only person in the room.
And by the way, they taper off gracefully.
You've got the
as
V.
opposed to just these like.
Do you know how
I put
many?
that on my
Do you know how many
resume.
articles in my Facebook feed are all about like how to get the V? Jeff Kanata sees those. Jeff Kanata sees those and he clicks not relevant.
Not relevant.
That's not relevant to me.
Why would I need to care about
Please
that?
show me more relevant ads
I
that
see
aren't
what
for
this is.
uglies.
I see what this is. This is Anthony getting a teammate against Team Jeff.
Oh
This
no,
is-
we're
No,
stacking up right now.
God, no.
Yeah.
That's not how
This
it is
is,
at all. Welcome
I-
to We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Kanata.
Hi, Anthony Carboni. We do have a guest today.
Yes, concerned
First ever.
citizens, please say hello to Justin Robert Young.
Hi.
Justin Robert Young, of course, co-host of Night Attack.
Uh-huh.
You have the Jerry podcast.
I do.
You have so many things. Your voice is like Jeff Kanata's body, but for podcasting.
really?
Yeah.
I have that. I have
You're-
the V.
you have the
voices.
V.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I see the Facebook ad. How to get a richer baritone. Not relevant.
Not relevant
Why?
to me.
Not relevant.
Who cares?
Well, thank you for joining us here in the anxiety chamber.
Oh, that's what we're calling this now?
That's how I feel about
All
it.
right.
good.
We got a cool
Branding.
story to talk about, actually.
All right.
First ever guest story. This was sent in to wehaveconcernshow@gmail.com by Alam Kalyan. I'm probably mispronouncing
Nailed it.
Yeah, no.
that.
He's going to write in. Perfect. How to pronounce foreign names. Not relevant.
Not relevant.
No.
So this is a simple test, a simple exercise that will predict your death.
Oh, God. That's not... You did this on purpose.
Yeah,
is what you
welcome to the
Okay.
sad state of affairs that is life.
Now, is it just health? Or, like, is there an exact proportional, like...
Also,
you are going to die immediately.
also
just-
how simple is this exercise? Because I get really winded really easily.
Well, you're gonna love how simple this is. Basically, all you have to do is start standing
Okay.
and then
I'm already out.
sit onto the floor and stand back up without using your hands. If you're able to do that, likely you're not close to death.
Okay, but this is
But if you
not
are-
this is not an actual indication of like organ failure, right? Like this
No,
is
it's
just,
directly connected to the left kidney. Yeah, it's if you can't stand up, it's left kidney failure. If you can't do a handstand leaning against a wall, that's how you know your liver's
I
gonna
feel
go.
like this is-
Yeah.
If you can't do robot arms like at a bar mitzvah,
Yeah.
that means like your lungs are gonna fail.
If you don't even understand what I said, probably brain aneurysm.
This feels like an elaborate joke propagated by CrossFitters.
This is not a complicated exercise. It's literally start standing,
Yeah.
sit on the floor, and stand back up. Just don't use your hands.
Okay.
Let's all know that the most physically fit person in the room is
yeah.
the one talking about how
well,
easy
well,
this is.
well. Proportional Jeff Kanata wants to try the exercise.
I think we should all try it.
All right, I'll
I'm just
try
saying.
it first. So if
The
you
V
can't do
stands
it,
for very far away from death for Jeff Kanata.
if you can't do it, or if you struggle doing it, is there like some chart that maps to how long it's going to be before I die?
Well, there is a point scoring system,
Great.
and it says that they found that patients who scored fewer than 8 points out of 10 on the test were twice as likely to die within the next 6 years.
if it's only one thing, how do you score? What's the grading scale
Yeah.
here?
Oh, by the way, people that scored 3 points or fewer were more than 5 times as likely to die within the same period.
What is a period?
What?
6
What?
years.
Oh,
Within
6 years.
Within 6 years. So
So
it's not like
that's
if
still
you-
not a great period.
If
And
you
at
like
every
fall
point-
over, like it's not like someone's gonna kick in this window and drag you to hospice, right? Like,
No. if you do it with your iPhone in your pocket because of the motion sensor,
Yeah.
like a guy just comes rappelling down from the ceiling.
oh, my
Like an
God.
Apple genius comes
no,
down.
yeah.
Like it's like, Mr. Young!
Yeah.
Mr. Young, are you all right?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just I just tried this app, like you know.
We saw that you just sat down and you couldn't stand back up.
I mean, I got him eventually.
Also,
you
you
know?
only have 3 days left to buy Apple Care on that phone.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
But good news,
Uh-huh.
you don't need the Apple Care.
Oh,
You're not gonna make it.
the value proposition relative to my health has left me in a quandary.
I have to stand.
Sit
So
sit,
down,
stand.
it's
stand up.
broken into two scoring systems. It's sit down is 5 points, stand up is 5 points.
I
and
feel
you
like
get a
I got
percentage.
sit down on lock.
You,
I
just
feel
go
like sit down
like
is
a
my
sack
jam.
of potatoes.
I'll
you're
tell
heading
you
to the
what, that's
floor.
where you get the tricky part is because that might be a bumpy landing. Like you think that you're gonna come in like a helicopter, and
So
it's
Maybe I get too much
it's
in
a
my head
meteor.
about it.
So-
yeah.
Like I've always sat and not thought about it. And now that I'm on the spot, like who
It's-
knows
it's
what's
a
gonna
problem.
happen?
So let me
Yeah.
just read you the step-by-step instructions
Okay.
so
Okay.
we don't mess this up.
no wait, no, Anthony, do you want to?
I'll go first.
Or I can try it while you read.
If you want.
Yeah, let's
All
go
right,
ahead.
all
Let's
right,
do it.
so-
I'm standing up.
So make sure you have plenty of space around you. We've already failed that.
We've already failed that. This
Yeah.
is the shittiest room to do
Okay,
this.
so
We
you're
are
gonna-
in a
you wanna
hamster
lower-
cage.
You need to lower yourself into a cross-legged sitting position
Like
without
Indian style.
leaning on
Is
anything.
that racist?
Yeah, that's specifically why they left it out.
Okay,
Cross-
Like you're really
Cross-legged
not
sitting
supposed
style.
to do that anymore.
All right, got you.
And then stand up again without using your
You
hands.
need to sit down in a Chinese position.
I'm sitting down in a Sioux Nation cross.
Yeah. Can you do a Mexican sit?
Oh man.
In what they call the Irish heap.
It's
The-
basically a fetal position, clutching a pint glass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yelling
So
about your father.
we subtract 1 point every time you use a hand or knee for support.
Okay.
And we dock half a point every time you noticeably lose balance or wobble.
Okay.
And then we combine them to calculate your final
I think you
score.
want to take like a step this
So
way.
I'm
yeah.
going to be this
So-
way.
Yeah. and
We
I'm
have
gonna-
two-
Anthony,
two
do you want
judges.
to watch?
Do you feel like you need a spotter?
No, I don't think I need a spotter, but I do feel like I'm going to need you guys
Oh,
to count the points.
Yeah.
So we can find out how close I am.
All right.
Oh, don't
Death.
worry. Other than sitting, the thing that I'm second best at is being
Is
judgmental.
judging other people sitting.
All right.
I can judge somebody for anything.
This is
anytime.
going to be
Now,
great.
is there a
radio.
time limit?
I don't think there's a time limit, but this is a 20-minute show.
But I will
Gotcha.
say,
Okay.
I will also say, the
Yeah.
slower that you can like sit down and not lose your balance is actually more
That's pretty
So
impressive.
I'm like showing off.
because that's
Yeah.
like some core shit.
Exactly. I feel like I should lock eyes with one of you just to be like, watch that.
Like that's how Jeff's gonna sit down.
Guys,
Oh,
do
God.
not raise the bar for me because I will disappoint everyone. Go ahead.
All right,
And
All right,
begin.
here we go.
Begin
And we
your sit.
Commence sitting.
So
He's holding a
I-
microphone.
Yeah, I do have to do this while holding
look
a
at that.
microphone.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, very good.
So there
Look
we
at how
go.
not close to death you are.
I feel like I
Alright.
deduct
now you got to
half a
stand
point.
up.
Okay, why?
I feel like I would deduct half a point because there was a period there where you kind of wobbled on the final descent.
All right.
Does that
Hey,
feel
listen,
fair?
I want to
half
describe what
point.
happened.
I'm going to
Yeah.
describe a half a point on this carpet selection because I don't feel like
he
it was
went
optimum.
he went to the sides of his feet. He crossed his legs in a standing position and then leaned on the sides of his feet and just lowered himself gracefully to the ground. I thought that was very impressive.
Really, you thought that's the best a sit could possibly be?
No,
Then you
I've
have to
seen better
deduct a
sits.
point.
Listen.
We're talking about a 5-point scale where 5 points is fucking perfect.
Yeah.
okay. All right. I can't
Was
wait
that
to see,
perfect?
I can't wait to see how you guys ravage me through this scoring system. But go ahead.
A
Now-
simple,
here we go.
that's just a
stand
simple
up.
question, Jeff. Was it perfect?
It was very close to perfect, Robert. Justin.
What would
I
you
was
say?
thinking that.
Would you say half a point off then?
Okay, half a point.
Half a point.
That's
Round
fine.
it-
we have
I'm
to.
round it
I'm
up.
willing to take half a point.
We have
All
to
right.
reach a quorum here.
Yeah.
All right, half a point.
A man's life
so
is
he's
at
at
stake.
9.5 points, or
So now
4.5 points.
So now
right?
I have to get back up
Yeah.
without knee or any kind of.
Do you want me to
Exactly.
take the
touching.
microphone from you?
No, I think I can. Well, I mean, I might as
He
well.
was born with
occupy-
that microphone
Yeah.
in his
He's-
hand.
I'm just gonna say right now,
Yeah.
you look super comfortable.
Well, listen. Now that I'm here in my Irish sheep, it's a very relaxing place for me. Okay, here we go.
Look
No,
at
that
that.
was good.
That was very good.
Nailed
That.
it. Nailed
Look
it.
at that.
A little lean forward,
Death! You've got
He's
your
laughing.
icy clutches away from me.
laughing in the face of death.
So good. So that's 9.5. So you're not gonna die within the next 6 years. That's all we know.
Sure. Yeah. Well, number one, that's great news for me.
That's
because
great.
I
You
was
can-
not looking forward to dying. Second, I feel like if you just put down yoga mats at a Golden Corral,
Mhm.
you would just be watching death. In front of you.
People are just flopping over in their
Oh,
bottomless
man.
rolls.
Yeah.
Oh God! Just you'd have like the big pile of like shrimp that's like
It's like-
2 days old that you've dipped in the
Help!
chocolate fountain. Like
Help! I'm trapped in 7 different kinds of meat.
Ma'am, please, you need to
I don't
stand
even
up.
understand how there are 7 different meats. How many animals are you serving?
Well,
that's
all of
gonna
the
be a
animals.
half point, by the way. That's a half point.
What?
'Cause when you were talking about the meats, ma'am, you just had like your knee touch the ground when you were trying to sit.
Oh
down.
God! I'm just. Number one, I don't want to die. Number two, I'm trying to understand. I understand beef. I understand chicken.
Sure.
I understand lamb. What are the other? Are you serving goat? What
Oh,
are the other
yes.
four?
Also, while you were naming the meats, the one that had the prime rib in your hand,
Yeah.
elbow hit the ground. So that's going to be another point.
Well,
you're
let me just-
actually you're 3 years closer to death.
Well, let me just
right
finish the
there.
prime rib I have in my hand because I feel
Yeah.
like that's throwing me off.
I want that to be the next 10 minutes of the podcast. Just enjoying your
How
prime
much
rib.
prime rib can she fit in her hand?
Let her finish it. Just let her finish it.
I paid for this prime rib.
You just sit down there and eat that Indian style, ma'am. You enjoy it.
This is really more of a Mexican sin. All right, I want to try this test.
All right, do it.
All right.
I do want to say that Jeff told me about this test actually like 2 weeks ago.
And you've been practicing.
And I haven't been practicing, but like sometimes I get up off the couch and I
Yeah.
fall right back down onto the couch. And every time that happens, which is like 40% of the time I get off the couch,
Sure.
I really feel like I'm going to die now because of because of you. It's basically
Yeah.
because of you.
Well, this is not like hey, you might be out of shape or you might not have balance test. This is a death test.
Death
Like,
test.
There is a finality to the
The
result.
stakes
Yeah.
are high.
All right, I'm going to
Just
try
like
to
with
say
that lady. The
All right.
stakes were high with her. She had all this. She was eating steak.
That's it.
That's what I was.
That's
just,
it. And you're not
Come on.
supposed to.
I gotta
we have
do
a
it.
guest.
I
We have a
laughed, too.
guest.
I feel
And he
like
enjoyed.
I've betrayed. I've betrayed.
We have a
the
guest
no dad
here.
joke
No
policy.
dad. That's your one.
All right.
And you should get none when we have a guest here because
What?
like,
No, I
you
should get
need
an
to be
extra
on your
one.
best behavior. I'm gonna try to sit.
All right, here we go.
Very elegant.
Perfect.
A little quick. I think there was a reliance on
Like you're
gravity.
trying
Do
to-
you want more control?
I do. I do.
All right.
Just for the record, you stood back up to
That
do
one
it
is
again,
that one's a
Yeah,
scratch.
no,
That
and
one's a
you touched
scratch.
the ground.
That one's a scratch.
I'm just saying.
It's
I'm just
true.
saying.
That one's a scratch because he wanted a more controlled.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Crossing his legs. Comes
Well
down.
done.
Hands
Well done.
up. Looking good.
Yeah, that's impressive.
All right.
Like I'm seriously concerned about this standing part. Like
So
I'm
now this-
scared. Like I'm really scared.
Because by the way, like you were just saying you did just stand right back up, but it was at least one hand on the ground.
You tried to distract
Yeah.
us by talking about the rules, and then you used your hand.
Because I feel like in the back of your head you're like, I don't know if
I
I
don't
can do
think
it.
I can do it, guys.
like
Like I'm sitting here on the ground and I'm like, I'm really scared that I'm gonna fall when I get up.
I feel like just the image I have of Anthony Carboni, like the vision's gonna go black and white, and Boys to Men, So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday is gonna play
When
over it.
Anthony's
Kids, ask your parents who Boys to Men are.
When
Yeah.
when Anthony's wife gets home, it's gonna be like, I'm sorry, Jess. Anthony is gonna have to stay on the ground for the rest of your marriage.
I'm in my
today."
head about it now.
Exactly. He can't get up because he's afraid he's gonna die.
I really am.
He's
You guys are laughing, but I really am.
Okay, all right.
Anthony is
That's
going to-
fine. We can
he's
talk
gonna-
through this. We
he's
can
gonna
talk through this.
live Indian style.
Hey, real quick, Jeff. What are the points deducted for freaking your shit the fuck out? while
Oh,
you're on
we've
the ground?
deducted a lot already.
Okay, all right, good.
All right, here
Good.
I go.
No pressure.
Do it.
no
Do
pressure.
it.
We're all watching you.
All right.
Oh my
That was
god.
nice. That was good.
Oh,
He used
like
a little
Old
rocking
Faithful.
action.
Yeah, no. He used the scissor action in the
he was scissoring. It was weird.
Yeah, it was a scissor.
I mean, it turned
No,
out.
no,
movement.
phrasing. No.
I feel like the.
I feel like I got a 9. I feel like I got a 9.
That
I
was
think you
great.
both
No,
are
that
both
was
very
amazing.
far from death.
We're like miles away from
but
it.
I
feel
was
like
really scared though.
The bar has set very high for me. You guys talked me up, and then
Yeah.
both went before me,
Uh-huh.
Sure.
and now I'm screwed.
No.
Also, you are looking a little paler than usual.
Mm.
You seem a little
I
tired.
didn't want to say it, but
Yeah.
like,
Oh, guys.
also I've just noticed like just a little finger trembling.
Yeah, I'm
like, Just
terrified.
like some
Does it
tremors.
seem like he can't grip as hard with his left hand as he used to be able to?
God.
No. Like I shook his hand and
Yeah.
I'm like
Oh, so it's his right hand too.
Also,
Guys.
yeah.
So you're genuinely just looking like a little more frail than
Yeah.
I'd like you to look.
I think I. Sorry, there's something in my chest. I think.
I was gonna say, like you even sound like a little scratchy.
Does
I
this-
didn't
does
know,
that
like
enjoy? I don't. I
It
didn't.
almost sounds like, and this might be like a technical term, but your organs are screaming.
yeah.
Like they want to die.
You can hear that too. I just thought
They're
that was in my
asking
head.
I was gonna say
for the sweet release of death.
I was gonna say death rattle. It's funny that
Yeah,
you say death because
sure,
I was
yeah.
gonna say
Okay.
death rattle.
Yeah.
I've never heard a death rattle.
No,
But I think
when
in my
first
head-
heard what
'Cause I
he
only thought-
sounded
I thought
like,
maybe
I
it
was
was
like, death.
Death
might just be
rattle?
in
Like
my
I don't know
head.
why it just
Yeah.
popped into my head.
Sure.
Apropos
yeah.
of nothing.
Like-
Apropos of nothing. I'm sure you're fine.
Okay, here we go. Maybe I should go over to your side and.
Yeah, come on over.
Okay, that's fine. No pressure. You just
Over there,
might
and
be
then I'll have
dying.
Your microphone.
Okay.
All right. So.
All right, so here we go.
I don't
most,
have shoes on.
the most
can move that
physically
chair.
fit among us.
Oh god.
This is it.
This
So
is
you guys and I don't have shoes on. So.
Old Blue Eyes, they call him. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That was a perfect sit.
Now.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna stand, but I'm gonna show off. Ready?
Oh wow! Hold
this.
on.
Ready?
Yeah.
Watch
Wait.
this.
All right,
Watch this.
go ahead.
No, I think
That was cool, right? Wasn't that
No.
cool?
you did like a
No.
weird spin thing, I think, to hide that it wasn't as easy to get
I'll
up
do it
as you
again.
thought.
Yeah.
I want to see a straight. I want to see a straight stand up.
Although, by the way, now Kim just doing this has just brought a vision to my head of like the "We Have Concerns" dunk contest of these like the death.
Oh, like
death-
horse.
Yeah,
We're
we,
like playing
you-
horse now to see who's gonna die first.
Exactly. No, you're trying to like see who is the furthest away from death.
Oh,
by
good
how
stand.
fancy
Good
you
stand.
Can do it.
Right?
Yeah.
Although I feel like that was a little weird because I wasn't looking at you,
Well, I didn't
and
wa- I
you
don't
were
like when
you
you
were
look at me.
afraid of the withering judging gaze.
So the good news is, I think all three of us have 6 years minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah.
But, like-
Probably maximum as well.
How accurate is this as a test of health though? Like, do we know now that I'm not carrying cancer because I stood up? Do we know now that I don't have a horrible brain disease because I stood up? Like, I
Man,
don't.
we are like also. If Jenny McCarthy has not touted this as a way to fight cancer, it is minutes away from happening.
I don't understand why I need to vaccinate my children. I see them sit down and stand up all the time.
It's true. They've
Did
Stop
you
using your hands, honey.
Did you not see that, doctor?
Yeah.
Where did you get your license, sir?
I really think you need to vaccinate your children. There are diseases that cannot.
Honey,
cannot
do
be
a
tested.
somersault. Do a somersault.
No,
Look at
it's a-
that.
it's a very impressive somersault, but
Look at that.
Those bumps on the back of his neck might be measles.
Yeah, they might be, or they might be health bumps because, honey,
Sitting down.
look at that.
Standing up.
No, he can sit and he can stand. and I-
Also, I should say, maybe you're worried about those bumps, and maybe I was too. But let me tell you something. Even though he was the only kid that showed up on the first day of school with those bumps, all the kids in his class have it now. So it's
Right.
got to be normal.
oh, that's not good.
Mommy, watch me do a Jeff Canada twist when I stand back up.
Don't do that, honey. It looks a little weird.
Whee!
It looks weird to everybody when you do that.
I'll be honest. I did like that. That was very cool looking.
Once again, another reason not to trust you as a medical professional. So, but what does it say is the actual reason why this shows you're healthy? What is the idea behind this? Is it just an equilibrium thing? Is it like a brain communicating with the rest
Because
of your
it kind
body thing?
Also seems like the people that would not be able to do this very easily are probably people who are overweight, right?
Yeah,
And
it
there
says-
are
There are
easier
probably
ways
other signs.
to tell that you are.
It says, as we age, our muscles tend to become weaker, and a loss of balance means we are increasingly likely to fall. So age goes into this. Obviously, I don't think my 98-year-old grandma could rock this test.
Well,
right?
I mean, maybe it's because you have such a negative attitude.
yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I didn't expect this to turn into a diss track for your grandma.
Yeah.
You
Why are
know.
you always dissing your grandma
listen.
like that?
My grandma can't do
Shots
this.
fired inside the Canada
Listen,
family
grandma, if
tree.
you're listening,
Yeah. Drop some bombs,
I've seen
son.
you sit on the ground.
Oh, no.
No.
And I've seen you stand up,
Uh-huh.
No.
and I'll be honest, it's pathetic.
No! He did it!
Oh,
He did it!
Oh,
He
no.
did it!
Yeah.
Oh, grandma. You
Oh,
just got told.
Shit!
Listen, I appreciate all the cookies you've ever baked for me.
Whoa.
What, son? What?
What?
I appreciate the sweet hugs.
No,
Yeah.
not the
And
hugs.
kisses.
Yeah.
Not the kisses.
Kisses, baby.
But you can't fucking sit for shit.
No.
Seriously, that's fucked up. It's
It's
fucked up.
really
Talk about
weird
your
that
I
you
grandmother
would
that
apologize,
way.
say
Grandma. I
that
apologize.
went
I
to
love
a
you
dark
so much.
place.
I love you.
She's gonna be gone at some point, and that's gonna be your legacy.
it's so true. I'm so sad about it.
This is like you probably said a lot of wonderful things about your grandmother.
Yeah.
This is the one that's on tape.
They're gonna play it at her funeral.
Like
That
in
goes to a weird
Batman
place.
Returns when he tries to give when the Penguin tries to give the press conference. And he just keeps playing over and over again all the shitty things the Penguin has said about Gotham City.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do at your grandma's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is a bullshit test, man, because there are
It's
gonna be a
not
million
bullshit.
other things
Just because
before
we
that.
all passed it doesn't mean it's bullshit.
I feel like it's not the most effective test, and it's probably not the first one that's gonna come up.
I know. I think
Seems
this
a little
is.
BuzzFeedy.
Yeah.
Oh,
This one
just because
simple
it's
test.
on BuzzFeed.
Turns out
Oh,
you've been
was it
eating.
really?
No.
dailyhit.com.
Oh.
Even worse.
Everybody, we want you to try this test at home and let us know how you do. You can,
Boy.
yeah.
If you do poorly, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. If you do, we only want to hear about good results, actually.
Well, I think this test is fraudulent.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is a fraudulent test.
You guys are basing your entire criticism of the test on the fact that we passed.
I mean, yeah, like 70%.
You're like,
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
way we're gonna live 6 more years. This test has to be hokum.
Dude, I got 3 tops. Come on.
come on.
My entire diet is Thai food.
that's
That's
true.
you can't live. You can't live on that.
No.
Listen, I didn't run over that gypsy so I could live another 6 years, all right? Like, this is on a fast
That was
track to
actually how
hell.
she cursed you, though. She was like, "You have at least 6 years."
And yet your sitting and standing abilities will be unaffected.
But seriously, try this test and let us know how you did. Tell us on Twitter. I'm at @acarboni.
I'm at Jeff Canada.
I'm at Justin R. Young.
And if you haven't listened to it yet, go check out Night Attack, check out the Jury Podcast, check out all the things that Justin does because they are all wonderful.
Yeah.
You wonderful man. You.
Oh,
Thank you for
stop
coming.
it, kid.
Well, that was fun. But wait, there's more. We had a much longer conversation. Justin hung out with us, and we went on this really long, crazy, fun episode that we're releasing just for our patrons. So if you want to become a patron and support the show, give us the ability to continue making this and bring in even more guests like Justin, go to patreon.com/wehaveconcerns. We'll reward you with this longer episode. We did not edit anything out. It's really fun. Check that out, patreon.com/wehaveconcerns.